Now, I guess it was only a matter of time before that secret Nintendo playtest leaked online. And I also think it's safe to say nobody's seen this one coming. So let's break that all down. Up next. What's going on, guys? It's Kalo, and I'm here to give you the lowdown on all things gaming. And if you're new here, feel free to subscribe to this channel for weekly video game news content. Drop a like on the video, and welcome to the Level Up. Alrighty, so we got ourselves a nice little follow-up to a story that was making the rounds last week. And that's all based around Nintendo and this very top secret playtest they'd be holding this week. Many people, and myself included, had some pretty high hopes as for what this could all be. Some said it was official party chat coming to the service. I was in the camp this is all GameCube related. But alas, my hopes and dreams were stomped on over and over again. Well, I hope not. I hope there's still hope for this, but yeah. Anyways, let's move on. Now again, before we dive into what this could all actually be, I just can't help but laugh at the fact that Nintendo really thought that people would keep their mouth shut, especially when it came to this playtest and just keeping that all in-house. I get it's nice to believe the world is good, and I firmly believe there are good people out there. But when it comes to a scoop like this, and leaks around Nintendo over the past few months, and simply the wide range of people, statistically speaking again, this was bound to happen. Well, let's get into the good stuff here. What is it that Nintendo is actually cooking up if it isn't GameCube related or the Switch 2? Well, it turns out it's a good old-fashioned MMO. That's right, apparently Nintendo is cooking up something that takes inspiration from games like Minecraft with MMO aspects. Think something like Roblox. But let's dive into this article from The Verge to really get a feel for what they're making here. Quote, this appears to be Nintendo's attempt to develop its first MMO, massive multiplayer online style of game. According to the game's description, the goal is to work with others to fully develop a massive, expansive planet by utilizing creativity and framed resources. Players will encounter new lands, enemies, and resources as they progress and utilize beacons that create zones to develop the environment around where they're placed. These beacon zones are personal. Players can only use, move, lift, or edit items in zones where they placed it, and can't edit anything within someone else's beacon. There's a separate social hub called the Dev Core, where players can level up, obtain items, and interact with others. Nintendo also describes UGC, user-generated content features, for creating and sharing custom content, but players are required to pass an in-game test to show that you understand the importance of respectful communication before the capability can be unlocked. Now again, this article does go on to say this is something like Minecraft or Roblox, and they don't know, at least at this point in time, if this is in fact an entire new IP that doesn't feature any recognizable Nintendo characters, or if it's just a placeholder. Now I do think this is pretty interesting because this is coming from Nintendo directly. They are creative when it comes to their games, and that's putting it lightly. So to kind of see what they do with this MMO, I guess I'm interested. It's also worth noting images for this all apparently got out, and Nintendo was quick to hit those with DMCAs, so it's safe to say I'm not showing any of that here. Now, do we really need another MMO in the world? I don't think that's really needed right now. Plus, if we do go with this idea it's a game like Roblox that does feature recognizable Nintendo IPs like Mario, Link, and whoever else, potentially there could be something pretty big here. I see a lot of money being made in that. And if games like Roblox, or even Fortnite for this matter, I know it was a battle royale and it was a tower defense game when it started, but that game evolved and now it's something totally different that features multiple games. If done right, especially within this genre, the game could live on forever. But with all that being said, I'm gonna pass this off to you guys. What do you think about this Nintendo MMO? But that about does it here. I've been Kalo, I gave you the lowdown on all things gaming, and if you're new here, feel free to subscribe to this channel for weekly video game news content, drop a like on the video, and this has been the Level Up.